Hey guys, Sam Tucker here, founder of the Tucker Mindset. If you're here watching this video, then that means you've come across some of my content, maybe you've watched some of my videos, and you resonate with what I talk about, but you're curious to know a little bit more. This video is for you if you experience certain challenges, things like maybe some social anxiety, maybe you don't really have any clear goals or direction, you lack confidence, you find yourself constantly judging others, judging yourself, and you just have this constantly racing mind and you feel like you're stuck in this sort of like a fog and you desperately just want to break out, but you don't know how. However, you know that there is a much better version of you locked up in there somewhere, and you desperately want to know who you are and what you're on this earth to do. You are petrified of getting stuck in a job that you do not enjoy. You want to live a life where you're waking up each day, genuinely, absolutely enthusiastic about how you're going to spend your days, sharing your gifts, doing what you're good at, doing what you're passionate about, and actually making a living from that. If that's you, then I encourage you to keep listening. At this stage, you might be thinking, I would love to do all of that, but I'm just not smart. I don't come from a wealthy family. I don't have the best educational background. That does not matter. Me personally, I come from a family who had no money. There was a lot of depression, a lot of alcohol. I dropped out of school, got fired from more jobs than I can count in two hands. And then I hit a point where my life was going downhill so fast that I had to figure out what is wrong with me. And what I discovered was there's actually nothing wrong with me. It was just a program playing out of my subconscious, which could be the cause of why you may be experiencing some of the things that you're experiencing. So the purpose of this video today is to give you a brief overview of what I do as a mindset and self-development mentor and what my programs entail. I specifically emphasize the word self-development mentor because when we hear the word mindset, we can tend to hear things like, positive thinking, being grateful, being optimistic. All of these things are great, but they're very surface level. I don't deal with surface level. I help you get to the root cause of what is causing you to do the things that you do and what is keeping you stuck. So that when you change the cause of the problem, the cause of your behavior, the change is permanent and life just gets better and better and better. What I do is I deliver an 8-week program which consists of a 4-step formula. And what I really emphasize in my teaching is showing people how to align their life with universal laws and principles. Because when you can align your thoughts and your emotions and your beliefs with the universal laws of life, you cannot fail. Right? If you take a pen, for example, and you let go of it, what's going to happen? Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? It's going to go down. Why? Because the law of gravity. You can't argue that. So just as certain as you are that that pen is going to hit the ground, you can have that same level of certainty in your life in knowing that you can achieve anything that you want to achieve. According to quantum physics, without getting too technical, our body is actually made up of around 50 to 100 trillion cells. And right at the center of each one of those cells is space, or what you can consider infinite intelligence. So according to the universal law of vibration, we are just a mass of molecules moving at a high speed of vibration, and we think on frequencies. Now, that might have gone a little bit over your head, but what I do is I like to really simplify things. So in my mentoring, my 8-week program specifically, I teach 4 steps. The first step is getting you in alignment with your highest purpose and helping you discover what your unique purpose is on this earth by using something called the creative process. See, most people, they set goals of things that they know they can do or that they've already done, or things that they think they can do. This is limited thinking. The only way to truly discover what you're here to do and what it is that you really want in life is to tap into the power of what we call the imagination. By doing this, it helps you to break through these perceived limitations that are controlling our life. So once we do that, we get clear on what your vision is and what your mission on this earth is, and we turn that into your goal, and that becomes your North Star. That is your mission on this earth. The second step is to understand the law of cause and effect and to change what we call a paradigm. A paradigm can be considered as a multitude of thoughts, habits, behaviors, beliefs, and perceptions that are fixed in the subconscious part of the mind that are controlling around 95% of our behavior. This is a reason why you say you want to do things, but then you don't do it. You say you want to save money, but then you don't. You say you want to get a better job, but then you get stuck in the same job. Why does this happen? It's because of the program that's playing out in the unconscious mind, which has been conditioned into us throughout our upbringing, our childhood. This is what I help you become aware of by teaching you a very simple, easy to understand visual concept that will help you develop a clear understanding of the relationship of your conscious mind to the subconscious and your body. Once you understand this and you understand the process of how to start reprogramming those patterns, your life will not be the same. The third step is to understand the universal law of vibration. Albert Einstein, he says, everything is energy. Match the frequency of the reality that you want, and you cannot help but have that reality. This is not philosophy, this is physics. So according to science, like I said at the start, you can consider that everything is just energy. Thoughts are energy. Emotions are energy. Energy in motion. Everything that we want, our goals, our visions, our dreams, it's all just energy and it's all just different frequencies. So what I want to show you how to do is to understand this, understand how to start thinking in terms of energy, vibration, frequency, and move towards your dreams and goals by learning to raise your vibration. And the step 4 is the universal law of compensation. This law states that the compensation or the money that we receive in life comes to you in direct proportion to the level of service or value that you provide. Understanding this overcomes the problem of thinking that you need to be smart or you need to spend thousands of dollars on school fees and go through all these years of education in order to be able to earn money. That's not necessarily true. According to the universal law, you just need to learn how to provide value. And the way that you're going to provide most value in the world is by doing what you love, doing what you're good at, doing what you're passionate about. Because when you live a life doing what you truly in your heart are passionate about, that is where the magic will come through. And when you get good enough at it, which you will because it's your highest interest, people will want to pay you to help them with that. So they're just 4 of the principles and the steps that I take through my 8-week program. And that's just a very small taste of what I teach. But that's an overview. And if this is something that interests you, you can jump onto my Instagram page, The Tucker Mindset, or you can find me on Facebook, Sam Tucker, and just reach out. And we can have a chat. I can send you an application form to see if what I do is right for you, and we can go from there. So I hope you got some value from this video, and I really look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.